Good morning, everyone. And I'm Lisa Bishop, District Governor-elect, and I welcome everyone to our Club Training Assembly for our District 7090, Saturday, May 7th, 2022. This year, our Club Training Assembly is in two parts. And for those of you that joined in on Thursday evening, we had role-specific training. So this year's a bit of an experiment, see how it goes. So the role specific to the Assistant Governor's President-elect, Secretary, Treasurer, Membership, Foundation, Public Image were held on Thursday evening. And then today, everyone who was in those other sessions, they have the opportunity to be a part of all of these interesting sessions, all about Rotary that's being offered. So the feedback is I had to attend my secretary training and I didn't get to go to something about grants, something about fundraising, or something about last year, whatever the topics were. So people would like to engage and do more. So this is how we're doing it this year. We'll see how it goes, but we're all virtual. I really wish, people hear me say this, I really wish we were in person. I'm a people person. I like to meet everyone and chat. And we're Rotarians. We like to connect virtually and as well in person. So I just had Sherry remind us this morning that no matter what happens, always keep a virtual component, because we're busy Rotarians, we're busy people, we've got lots going on, and we want to be able to use our time as efficiently as we can. And there's accessibility issues. So we will always try to have accessibility through the virtual component, but I do miss it in person. Okay, I hear the chiming in, people are coming. So today it's in two parts. We have our plenary right now, then we will have our first session. So everyone was sent an email and you will go to your first session after this. And then there's a short break and then your second session. And then we will reconvene when all is said and done to thank everyone and have a wrap up. And we will all be done before 12, that's for sure. It's a beautiful sunny day and we all want to be enjoying some fresh air and doing things on our own time. So that's the day. Everything is being recorded as well, and I'll talk about that more. So today is to learn, engage, and have fun. For me, it's always about having fun. I like to quote Drew Kessler, our director-elect for our zone, and he said, if we're not having fun, we're not doing Rotary. And that's true to my heart. And I think I have some other like-minded Rotarians here who like to have fun, but the fellowship is what brings us to Rotary, and the connectedness and the caring and compassion. So today is about having fun and see yourself beyond your club. We all have our own club experience, and also look to see what's going on at neighboring clubs within your area for service projects. We're all working together, service projects, fundraisers, socials, and also for grants. So today, explore and connect, build on your skills and enhance your member experience. I want to have a big thank you out to everyone who has been so helpful in creating the program for today. Last October, it was our first meeting to create these sessions and to bring together speakers and our program for today. So I thank everyone who was involved in that for creating the advertising, the rollout, and to facilitate all of the sessions. And as things happen, we've had to have some backup presenters, and I really appreciate those who have jumped in at the last minute to help cover others who couldn't be here today. I thank Governor Ann for that, and past Governor Melissa in particular, the two of them, I think, and others who have jumped in because of scheduling and other health issues. So the sessions are recorded. They will be posted on the district website, our district website. You can use portions of these sessions to use as part of your program for your club meetings. And you'll find that in particular a session that you've been to and you'll say, gee, I wish I could share that 10-minute segment. So ask how you can do that and reach out. People are able to help you. If you don't even know where to find it on the website, ask somebody, and then ask somebody how you can show it at your club meeting. And I would like to also say that everyone came today free will and they signed up. but there's always a guarantee. If you're not fully satisfied with your experience today, then I encourage you to reach out to me and I will fully refund your registration fee. Yeah, we're all very thankful we didn't have to travel, put gas in our car, drive, but we do miss one another. I would like everyone to start chiming and recognizing people who are here. I want to recognize some people in the governor chain. Governor Ann, if you can raise your hand and wave to everyone. Governor Ann is there. We have immediate past District Governor Frank Adamson. Hey, Frank. Frank's there. Frank is going to be serving as vice governor during our new year, so he'll be my vice governor, and I really thank him for accepting that. Thank you, Frank. We have District Governor nominee Scott Marson. Hey, Scott. District Governor nominee designate David Alexander. And I want to say at this time, if anyone is interested in hearing any more about the district governor role and the nomination process, please reach out to any of us for that conversation. We're happy to have that conversation. We want to help encourage and promote aspiring leaders. So we are all leaders in our own way within our clubs and our lives, and some want to serve as district governor and want to know how that process is. So please reach out. We have our executive secretary, Penny. Give her a round of applause again. And we have chairs. Anyone who's a chair here from any of our district committees, raise your hand and wave. Chairs and committee members. Those that serve on district council. And now we have presidents. Who's here as a club president? Yes, yes. And presidents-elect. And who serves on your club, on your board? Yes, there's some hands coming up. We're going to get everybody waving their hand. And who serves on an executive or an officer position at your club? Raise your hand and wave. I don't know if we've missed anyone. Okay, so for that, now I want to say, who here is a Rotaract or involved in a youth program? Raise your hand. Good, I see Rebecca. I'm trying to scan through, Tim, trying to scan through and see the names here. Who is involved with youth programs? Excellent, thank you so much. So we will be now launching our Rotary theme for 22-23. And I think everyone has heard a lot about our theme. And this is the thing, Tommy, that I wanted to go upstairs and get because I forgot. So here's my outfit here. I don't know if you can see. I have my shirt on. I have my shirt on. And I have my Imagine glasses, which I can't see through too well. So in saying that, I want to quote our president-elect Jennifer Jones, who is the first female to serve as Rotary International President in the 117 years of our Rotary. And Jennifer Jones says, Jennifer Jones uses the quote that is well-known lyric penned by John Lennon. Some may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Imagine Rotary. We don't imagine yesterday, we imagine tomorrow. Today, we have brought together a panel of experts in imagining Rotary. Penny, can you tell me how many of them were able to join us far and wide today? How many do we have that were able to join us that are experts in imagining Rotary?
At the moment, there's 80 experts.
80 experts, yes. And we had, how many register?
119 experts.
119 experts registered. And what we are going to do is, is bring together a Rotary rapid fire. So Rotary rapid fire is engaging several of our experts in sharing their Rotary. So we have 3 questions. And the 3 questions are, number 1, when and why did you join Rotary? Number 2, why did you stay in Rotary? And when I say Rotary, I mean Rotaract, and Rotary, as we are all members. And the third question is, what do you think of when I ask you, imagine Rotary? So we have some that are going to be involved in our rapid fire right now. And I'm going to ask first Rebecca. Rebecca, are you here?
I'm here.
Hey, Rebecca, good. Thank you for joining us. And Rebecca, I see that you're from the Niagara Rotaract.
Yes.
So in our Rotary rapid fire, can you tell me when and why did you join Rotaract?
I joined in 2018 after attending RILA. My friend was the president of the Brock Rotaract Club and got me to join.
Got you to join. Why did you stay?
Probably the people. I met some like really good friends that I'm still friends with to this day.
Still friends to this day. And when you hear Imagine Rotary, what do you think for yourself?
I think of like all the potential that the like young leaders in Rotary and Rotaract have. Just seeing how far the district of like our district Rotaract has like come. So to see like where the potential we have, where to go, where we're going.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for stepping up to do this. Next, we have Scott Broda. So Scott's the president-elect. Hey, Scott.
Hi, thank you.
How are you? What club are you from?
Rotary Club of Fort Erie.
And when and why did you join Rotary?
I joined 4 years and 8 months ago. Two of close neighbors offered me the chance to join the Rotary Club. And
Why did you stay?
I made new friendships, and it gives me a sense of purpose that I had been lacking since I was here, 2013.
And Imagine Rotary, what's that for you?
I imagine Rotary as a kind-hearted neighbor who you can turn to for answers, or just someone with a strong shoulder that you can lean on in times of difficulty.
Thank you very much, Scott. And I thank you for raising your hand when I asked someone to do this the other night. And you said, I'll do that.
I can.
Thank you. That's a great, that's the Rotary spirit. Tommy Grubazzi, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
When and why did you join Rotary?
I joined Rotary in 1996 because I was tired of listening all day in my professional life about baby diarrhea. And I was tired of listening to colleagues who all had the same opinion about everything. And of course I joined because somebody asked me.
Somebody asked you. Who asked you?
Who asked me? Jimmy Lombardi, who was a Rotarian down the road, who ran a dairy and was a really interesting guy.
Great, great. And why did you stay?
I stayed in Rotary because it allowed me to step out of my professional role and explore roads that I didn't take in my life, that I wish the paths I didn't go down when I chose the profession I was in.
And what's your Imagine Rotary?
Well, I imagine Rotary as an avenue that will open me up to new ideas and concepts and offer me new opportunities for personal and intellectual growth.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you for stepping up to do this. Michelle Stalwart, are you there?
Here I am.
Can you chime in? When and why did you join Rotary?
I joined in 2010, and I joined at the very strong suggestion of Deb Kathman, Jamestown Rotarian, long-term community leader and child advocate.
Oh yeah.
Good. And why did you stay?
Yes.
It's become a way of life. It's a way of life from 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes till 11 o'clock at night. It's Rotary all day, every day.
Living your life as a Rotarian. I know you're very busy in all sorts of committees with Rotary. You're really extended, and I appreciate that. What's your Imagine Rotary?
When I think of imagining something for our Rotary, I think of our district. And my imagining Rotary in our district is that our membership will grow, our community service will grow, and our applying for district grants will grow so we can impact the community 10 times more than we already are doing right now. Gaining more members, retaining our members that have been seasoned Rotarians. That's
Mhm.
how I imagine our district, our Rotary.
Thank you, Lisa. So I joined Rotaract in 2017, and I joined because it was a community of like-minded individuals in my community that were doing service projects in the area and were passionate about service to others and things that I found really important and central to my life. And I'd also just attended RILA, so I was a previous Slapshot.
And why did you stay in Rotaract?
I stayed in Rotaract because I built some really meaningful connections with the folks that were in my clubs. And I was able to also fulfill that passion and feel that passion of service to others and service in my community. So I'm really proud of the work that Rotaract's been able to do over the last couple of years together. And if you're attending our sessions in 8A or 8B, you'll get to kind of see some of this work that we've been doing. So we welcome everyone. And yeah, I've stayed because.
And what's your Imagine Rotary or Rotaract?
Sorry?
What is your imagine? If you could imagine something, what would you imagine for Rotaract?
Oh, that's a great question. I think this year what we've really been focusing on is building relationships with our fellow clubs, with Rotarians, with our communities. So I'd imagine just, you know, an interconnected group of individuals who are all passionate about similar things, working together to make change in our local and global communities.
Thank you so much. And thank you for your
Thank you,
technical
Lisa.
help as well.
No
And thank you
problem.
for stepping up to do the session. And next we have Aaron Carlson. Are you here, Aaron?
I'm here. Good
Yeah.
morning.
When and why did you join Rotary?
I joined in 2017. I was scrolling through Facebook and I remember seeing a photo of some Lockport Rotarians doing lock demonstrations. And I thought that was cool. I asked my boss about it, who had been thinking about joining Rotary, and she said, why don't we do it together?
And why did you stay?
So I stayed because I went to a district conference. It was Melissa Schrock's district conference with a group of Rotarians from my club. It was a very inspiring experience. I got to know my club members on a whole different level, and I got to meet a lot of different people who I've remained friends with over the last couple of years, and I couldn't think of leaving them.
Oh, and what is your Imagine Rotary?
So when I imagine Rotary, I honestly see a mosaic of different people, different cultures doing small acts of kindness to make the world a better place, and that's something I want to be a part of.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for stepping up to do this. And we have Scott Marson. We have a lot of Scots today. Scott Marson, District Governor. Not next year, this will be your show.
Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate that. Thank you.
When and why did you join Rotary?
I should have probably reviewed my my resume on this, but I think it was 2012. I was brought to a Rotary meeting by a client of mine by the name of Brian Rusk, who was a Rotarian in our club, and I enjoyed the meeting. And I ended up staying with Rotary because I enjoyed the company, but more importantly, I thought that the things that we were doing were important. And I thought that we could make a little bit of a difference in the community, and it felt good to do that.
Good. And why do you stay?
I stay because I think there's a lot more that we can do. I think that we are in a unique position in our communities to make change. And I think that we should continue doing that.
Being part of that. And what is your Imagine Rotary?
When I imagine Rotary, I imagine this place where people who have a love for their fellow human beings together and try to make their world just a little bit better, one event at a time.
One event at a time. Thank you so much, Scott. And we're going to move on to the husband and wife couple in the center of my screen, John and Melissa Schrock. Melissa, past district governor, and John is president-elect of Akron Newstead. So who's going to go first?
I will.
Oh my God, imagine that.
Was
That's
it?
imagine Rotary. Imagine Melissa
No,
going first.
when did John, who's going first? John, when did you join Rotary and why?
I joined 25 years, 11 months, 14 days, and 17 minutes ago.
Could you be more exact?
No.
Okay.
And I joined because someone was putting a decal on the back of my truck for my company business. And we're talking about networking groups and this and that. And he said, I got a group you could probably come to that I don't know if it's going to work for networking, but it might be a lot more fun. So why don't you come to that on Thursday morning? And I did.
And why'd you stay?
Because I found a group of friends who turned into family that I was missing in my life. And it just ended up being an amazing group of people that I could have breakfast with on Thursdays, get together on other times, and just do some really amazing things in the world.
What's your Imagine Rotary?
My Imagine Rotary is waking up with my Rotary geek every day. She is such a Rotary nerd. We talk about Rotary. We have to limit it throughout the course of the day, but I imagine the things that I can do at this point in my life. My second time as being president, which I'm honored to do. I have more free time. I only just imagine the possibilities that with the aid of my lovely wife and Rotary nerd, I can get things done.
Thank you so much. And Melissa, when and why did you join Rotary?
Okay, I guarantee you I'm the only person on this call, probably ever in the history of Rotary, that can give you this. So I joined in 2003 because I met this guy who used it as a pickup line. Hey, would you like to go to a Rotary meeting with me? And so I said yes. A few years later, we got married. True story.
So I guess I know why you stayed, but why did you stay in Rotary?
Honestly, for every reason everybody's mentioned, but for me more personally, I've seen firsthand the good that Rotary can do. And for me, the most impactful time was on one of my trips to Africa, handing this old woman her first glass of clean water and knowing that that was because of Rotary, something Rotary did, that will resonate with me forever. And in my lowest times, that keeps me hanging on.
Thank you so much. What is your Imagine Rotary?
Could you imagine if we were not the best kept secret of service clubs and people were actually knocking down our door to join? Like, imagine what we could do if
I
we
think
had all
somebody
those
at the
people.
door.
Yeah, right. Imagine.
Imagine what we could do. Well, thank you so much. And I'll share mine. I joined in 2009. I was asked by a 21-year-old who was in Rotary. I saw his pin and I said, oh, what's interesting. I saw him at an event. What's that? I said, is that your father's? Because I thought maybe he inherited this nice pin. And he told me he was a Rotarian. He told me all about Rotary, and I joined the Rotary Club of Delhi. And that changed my life. And I stayed because I had family in the community. I was new to the community and it created family. And I remained here even after my husband died. It's new to me, but it's my home. And what do I imagine in Rotary? I imagine Rotary on my terms. I imagine the experience of Rotary, plugging in and out of Rotary, living my life as a Rotarian, and engaging my family, engaging my partner in it. So I thank everyone for joining in this. So enjoy your Rotary experience. We are always incorporating everything regarding diversity, equity, and inclusion to make sure everyone is welcome, everyone is respected, and everything is accessible for our members. The term "we are family," the Rotary family is all ages now with full members for Rotaract as of July 1st. That's my parting words before we go to our sessions. So as of July 1st, Rotaract and Rotarians, we are all members of Rotary. And I thank you and enjoy your sessions, and I'll see everyone back here at 11:45. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.